Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Ashutosh Sharma bringing to you the headlines first. World-class new knowledge and science can be improved on large scale, created by promoting Indian languages, says President Murmu. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Diamond Jubilee celebrations of CBI in New Delhi. Bhutan King Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk arrives in India. Minister of External Affairs S. Jaishankar welcomes him in Delhi airport. G20 Science Summit on Clean Energy begins at Agartala in Tripura. Second meeting of G20 Employment Working Group begins in Guwahati. And Nagaland to give unique experience to B20 conference delegates, showcase investment potential, says Chief Minister Neifu Rio. President Draupadi Murmu has said that it is possible to create world-class new knowledge and science on a large scale by promoting Indian languages. She said that among the many important suggestions in the new education policy 2020, emphasis has been laid on feeling proud of Indian heritage and on making the Indian language the medium of instruction. Addressing the 36th convocation of the Indira Gandhi National Open University today, the President lauded the progress made by women in several sectors, including education, and noted that 55% of the students who received their degrees, certificates and diplomas were women. She said that girl students account for more than half of the students who have received gold medals today.
Higher education को जारी रखने में कठिनाई होती है। ऐसे विद्यार्थियों को शिक्षा प्रदान करने में इग्नू जैसे संस्थान बहुत मदद कर रहे हैं। ऐसे व्यक्ति जो अभी नौकरी या स्वरोजगार में व्यस्त है, वे भी स्किल अपग्रेड करने तथा उच्च शिक्षा प्राप्त करने के लिए इग्नू से अपनी शिक्षा जारी रख रही है। ऐसे अर्नर और लर्नर डिस्टेंस एजुकेशन के माध्यम से शिक्षा प्राप्त करके अंडर एम्प्लॉयमेंट से बाहर आ सकते हैं और प्रगति के नए स्तर प्राप्त कर सकते हैं।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of the Central Bureau of Investigation CBI in New Delhi. On the occasion, the Prime Minister conferred the President's Police Medal to 18 officers of the Central Bureau of Investigation CBI for their distinguished service. He also gave away gold medal to 3 officers for Best Investigating Officers of CBI. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that there is no dearth of political will to fight the battle against corruption in the country today. The Prime Minister urged the investigation agency not to hesitate in taking action against corruption. Modi said in the last 6 decades, the CBI has earned recognition as a multi-dimensional and multidisciplinary investigation agency.
सामान्य जन को एक विश्वास दिया है। आज भी जब किसी को लगता है कि कोई केस असाध्य है, तो आवाज उठती है कि मामला सीबीआई को दे देना चाहिए। लोग आंदोलन करते हैं कि केस उनसे लेकर के सीबीआई को दे दो। यहां तक कि पंचायत स्तर पर भी कोई मामला आता है तो लोग कहते हैं, अरे भाई इसके तो सीबीआई के हवाले करना चाहिए। न्याय के, इंसाफ के एक ब्रांड के रूप में सीबीआई हर जुबान पर है। जब देश ने अमृत काल की यात्रा का आरंभ किया है, कोटि कोटि भारतीयों ने आने वाले 25 सालों में भारत को विकसित बनाने का संकल्प लिया है और विकसित भारत का निर्माण प्रोफेशनल और एफिशिएंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस के बिना संभव नहीं है और इसलिए सीबीआई पर बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी है।
Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has expressed his happiness over the developmental works which are furthering ease of living in Silchar and surrounding areas. In a tweet thread, Member of Parliament Dr. Rajdeep Roy informed about Silchar's Vikas Yatra. He informed that whether it is education, cleanliness, healthcare, water supply, environment, transportation, availability of affordable housing, safety, security and public services, quality of life has improved along with the economic ability of the region. He also spoke about CGHS Wellness Center, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana PGMSY, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin PMAYG and other developmental initiatives which are furthering ease of lives of people of Silchar and surrounding areas.
व्यापार कारोबार करना सरल हो, कोई भी क्षेत्र हो या व्यक्ति, सबका संतुलित विकास हो, बेहतर रोजगार का निर्माण हो, यही एक रास्ता है नए भारत की युवा ऊर्जा और युवा आकांक्षाओं को पूरा करने का। आपके आशीर्वाद से हमारी सरकार इसी दिशा में एक ईमानदार कोशिश कर रही है।
Both the Houses of Parliament today continued to witness disruption for 13 consecutive days over the Adani Group issue and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's remarks on Indian democracy. The Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha adjourned to meet again on Wednesday. In the Lok Sabha, when the House met after first adjournment, members from Congress, DMK and others trooped into the well, raising slogans over their demand for JPC probe into Adani Group issue. The presiding officer urged the protesting members to allow the House to function, but they did not pay heed, leading to adjournment of the House for the day. In the Rajya Sabha, when the House reassembled at 2 p.m. after first adjournment, Congress and other opposition members again created an uproar. As the noisy scene prevailed, Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar adjourned the House for the day. The country is observing Rajya Sabha Divas today. The Rajya Sabha came to existence on this day in 1952 as the Council of States. On the occasion, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla greeted all the past and present members of the upper house of the Parliament. In a tweet, he said that the Rajya Sabha has played an important role in strengthening the country's democracy and giving a new direction to the countrymen. Union Minister for Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal also congratulated all the present and former members of the Rajya Sabha. In a tweet, he said that the contribution of Rajya Sabha in strengthening democracy is incomparable. He added that in Amrit Kal, all members are fully determined for the works of the country, society and public interest. The King of Bhutan, Jigme Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk, has arrived in India on a 3-day visit. He was received by External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar at the airport in Delhi. The King of Bhutan is accompanied by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and External Trade, Dr. Tandi Dorji, and senior officials of Bhutan government. The visit is in keeping with the long-standing tradition of regular high-level exchanges between the two countries. In a tweet, Dr. Jaishankar said his visit will further strengthen the close and unique India-Bhutan partnership. The two-day Science 20 conference under India's G20 presidency began at Hapania International Fairground in Agartala, Tripura today. More than 60 delegates are participating in this science conclave titled Clean Energy for Greener Future as part of the G20 meetings. Principal Scientific Advisor to the Government of India, Ajay Sood, in his introductory address flagged that the world is faced with unprecedented issues which require immediate action to save the future. He said that these issues cannot be postponed any further. Sood said that 3 sub-themes will be discussed in the conference, namely the one about the green hydrogen that has been catching the attention of countries the world over.
Very important for many countries, including India, is the biomass produced green hydrogen. And technologically, there have been recent advances which make it feasible.
The second Employment Working Group EWG meeting under India's G20 presidency has started in Guwahati today.
Working group under India's G20 presidency kick-started today in the city of Gateway to the Northeast, that is Guwahati. The three-day event from April 3rd to 5th is witnessing a gathering of over 72 delegates from over 19 G20 member countries, 7 guest countries and 5 international organizations. The EWG has a mandate of addressing priority labor, employment and social issues for strong, sustainable, balanced and job-rich growth for all. Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, is the nodal ministry for employment working group under the Indian presidency of G20. The 3 priority areas that is being addressed are addressing global skill gaps, gig and platform economy and social protection, and sustainable financing of social security, said by the Indian presidency. Union Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas, Labour and Employment, Shri Rameshwar Teli, and Assam Minister for Environment and Forests, Active Policy Affairs and Welfare of Minorities Department, Shri Chandra Mohan Patwari, addressed the inaugural session of the 2nd Employment Working Group meeting, giving it a vibrant start. Amidst the G20 Second Employment Working Group meeting at Guwahati, participants took a pause with some yoga, breaking the monotony and benefiting their health. Also on the sidelines of the EWG meeting, a millet stall has been set up by Assam Millets Mission to promote the goodness of millets. Other stalls showcased handcrafted and hand-woven products along with special Assam teas. The 2nd Employment Working Group meeting is underway in Guwahati. The 3-day event will witness over 72 delegates from 19 of the G20 member countries. With camera person Anup, Subina Roy, DD Assam.
The 2nd G20 Tourism Working Group meeting that began on April 1st in Siliguri ended today. More than 130 foreign delegates participated in the event, which involved a one-day trip to Darjeeling. The meeting was attended by Union Minister for Tourism, Culture and Development of Northeastern Region, G. Kishan Reddy. Foreign delegates got exposure to the tea industry of Darjeeling, Darjeeling Himalayan Railways and adventure tourism.
If we have to develop true potential of India as a tourist destination, we must develop adventure tourism in the country. It can be a significant part of India's tourism sector during the Amrit Kal.
Earlier, the day started with a yoga session with an aim to have fit body for adventure tourism. After the yoga session, a Himalayan car rally was flagged off. 27 teams with one all-women crew are participating in this 3-day-long journey, which will cover more than 500 kilometers in the Himalayan region.
It's a total 590-kilometer rally. They are going to take us via tea gardens and a lot of beautiful scenic areas. We are very much looking forward to that.
An exhibition showcasing the folk culture of Darjeeling mesmerized the foreign delegates.
It's been absolutely amazing. We are just all really appreciating your kind assistance and just thank you for the opportunity. We appreciate all the hard work your local communities put into each item, because it's just we are happy to bring a little part of India with ourselves to share it with families, with friends.
Darjeeling is known for its tea and tea of varieties, various varieties. This is first flush, this is second flush, this is green tea, and this is Darjeeling tea. Yes, so many varieties of tea, and it is so mesmerizing. And Darjeeling, as we all know, is also known as Queen of Hills.
Nagaland Chief Minister Nefurio today called a press conference at Naithu Resort, Chumukadima, with regard to the upcoming B20 Business Meet to be held from 4th April to the 6th April 2023 at Kohima. CM Nefurio informed that a total of 64 foreign delegates from 29 different countries will be attending the conference at Kohima. The conference would see discussions on opportunities for multilateral business partnerships in agriculture, food processing, IT and tourism. The Chief Minister said that the state government is making arrangements not only to showcase investment and partnership opportunities in the state, but also to provide a unique experience for the visiting delegates with an exposure of Nagaland culture, cuisine, art, festivities and also visuals of scenic beauty. In Arunachal Pradesh capital, in joint operation conducted over the past 2 weeks, police managed to seize 765.85 grams of drugs worth around 90 lakhs and apprehended 21 drug peddlers. The police also arrested a Dibapur-based drug supplier with 311 grams of heroin, the highest seizure of drugs in a single case in the state. The police conducted several operations, and one such raid was conducted on March 22nd, where one drug peddler was caught with 18.37 grams of heroin. Chief Minister Pema Khandu appealed youth to stay away from drugs as it ruins life and future. Meghalaya Minister for Animal Husbandry and Veterinary etc. A.L. Heck on Saturday inaugurated the 3-day Star Elite Pathway Training Camp at Sai, Nehu, Shillong. The camp is organized by the Meghalaya State Olympic Association MSOA, Arms PT Edge 10 Sportality team in collaboration with the Department of Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Meghalaya. The inaugural function was also attended by Meghalaya Chief Secretary D.P. Walang, Ian Campbell, Olympian Jesper Olsen, Director Future Football, former Denmark World Cup player, John Karshing, Working President MSOA, besides others. In IPL cricket, today Chennai Super Kings will lock horns with Lucknow Super Giants at 7:30 in the evening at M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, Chennai. Last night, Royal Challengers Bangalore got a thumping 8-wicket victory against Mumbai Indians at M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore. Royal Challengers Bangalore chased the victory target of 172 runs for 2 in 16.2 overs. Earlier in the other match yesterday, Rajasthan Royals defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad by 72 runs at Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad. To end the news, the main points once again. World-class new knowledge and science on large scale can be created by promoting Indian languages, says President Murmu. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Diamond Jubilee celebrations of CBI in New Delhi. Bhutan King Jigme Sekhar Namgyal Wangchuk arrives in India. Minister of External Affairs S. Jaishankar welcomes him at Delhi Airport. G20 Science Summit on Clean Energy begins at Agartala in Tripura. Second meeting of G20 Employment Working Group begins in Guwahati. And Nagaland to give unique experience to G20 conference delegates, showcase investment potential, says Chief Minister Nayipur Rio. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.